It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter to H.N. And he cuts it back right. It's a foot race. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown. And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability, but boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game. Yeah, no doubt. Sanders all set to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. And his first pass falls incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
2nd and 10 now. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Now Allen off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off.
The person who such is you.
So sensational.
You're not
work
even
about
Asho
the skill
Speed,
man
but you're
there, Brock.
trolling
Anytime you
someone
can make
else
your
called
quarterback
Asho
look
Speed,
that
the
good,
original.
you know he
That's how
appreciates
much
it.
you suck.
That's a quarterback's
You're
best
not
friend,
even
no question.
original.
But on the other side,
Fix your life, brother.
defensively, you got to get that skill
Trolling
player
over
down.
someone
Period. End of
else's
story. You
name
can't
to
give
try and
up
get
that much
views.
yards after catch.
That's how much you suck.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
People are not even original, but wanna comment is how horrible do you need to be? How desperate do you need to
Starts out
be?
with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
On 1st down, Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Bass now to kick this away. D. Eskridge to return it. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing deep down the left.
That's mine.
Oh no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Cook can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. 3rd and goal for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll go. Allen. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
And he's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 16. He's on the move. Now a deep shot down the middle. That's cut at the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that, just the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now a toss play for AJ. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Trying the right side. He hits the sideline, and an ill-fortuned run loses yardage.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Bills have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Big gain downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2. Allen looking to throw this. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Going play action. Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
That's low and bounces short of his man. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And they pick him off again. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Bills will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. And he shanked that one to the right. It is no good. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Eskridge on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth and forever coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Back to throw it. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Allen. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Play action now with Allen. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Second half begins with a run by Achan. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Sheds off a rusher. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to throw now, Allen. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that fact is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They go play action with Tonga Vailoa. Caught by the open man. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw, Tua. And a man is there to knock that away.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. Tyreek Hill a touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for two.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this one doesn't go far. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Gets him the first past the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Play action now, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running this one left. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now a give to Cook, running left. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Another one for Cook. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Here's a give to Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player,